Hey guys, I'm Red, and this is LEGO Chima set number 70125, released in 2014 for just $10 with 107 pieces and one exclusive minifigure. This is the Gorilla Legend Beast, and I don't have the original box, so a picture of it will be in the top left corner, and let's just get right into it. Our one and only minifigure for the set is Gorzan, and he comes with a whole bunch of stuff. He comes with this super cool trans blue chi shield. He also comes with like this hammer piece, which is really cool. Like it's just a bar element and just, I guess like a fist or a something. But yeah, a really cool accessory here. And the figure itself isn't really anything too crazy or too special, but they did switch it up a little bit and give him pearl gold armor. So that's pretty cool. You do get the massive like shoulder pieces there. You get a 1x1 stud in the middle to place your chi. And there is a couple studs in the back, so you can place maybe like wings or another weapon or something. I don't know. But after we rip that off too, you can see the torso and legs are basically, and the head, are exactly the same as any other Gorzan minifigure. You know, super cool headpiece there. I always like getting the Chima ones. They're really cool. I like all the little details in the torso. Like his necklace there with his chi. He has a little paint going on his chest. And with like his vine belt is pretty cool. I do like his knee pads on his legs. And his like dark brown waist is always cool. It does have toe printing, which is really cool. Black arms, dark gray hands, and just a little bit of back printing to like continue the paint. And then he does have a second expression, which is like super happy, or maybe a little confused. I can see his eye there. And then his basic face print is there without the mask. But then when we put the mask over his other eyes, he just looks kind of weird. Yeah, for just $10, just one minifigure with some really cool accessories. I don't really think there's space to complain here. I think it's pretty cool. And finally, here is the set itself, the Gorilla Legend Beast. And you can see there's a whole different types of brown. So maybe this set is super fragile, but for me, it works out pretty good until I start playing with it. So let's find out if it breaks or not. Starting off with the arms and hands, you can see they are on dark brown ball joints, which is really cool. You don't see those every day. You get the 2x2 brick just to hold his shoulder piece and his hand together. You do get a sticker there on his hand, which is like maybe some armor or like some special chi power up or something. I'm not exactly sure. And you can see he does have 3 like Exoforce arms as fingers, which is pretty cool. And there is like a 2x2 anti-piece to, you know, give his palm. And of course, it is the exact same thing on the right side. Ball joints, sticker, chi powered up thing, Exoforce arms, and you do have clips and bars, so you can actually make his hands into a fist, and then like make him look like a actual gorilla. So that's pretty cool. The legs here are super simple. They have the regular ball joints with a couple palisade bricks and cheese slopes for the feet, and then his waist is light gray, which is really weird. I think it should be like a brown or something, but it just kind of sticks out. Like, yeah, that's kind of weird. But anyway, moving up more towards the stomach, it's just another palisade brick with a couple of brown slopes, and then a 1x2 cheese slope, and some massive slopes for his chest there. So I think his chest works well, but his waist is where he kind of has some issues. But moving up just by the shoulders here, you get 2 more armor pieces on these dark brown slopes. So I'm super lucky those didn't break because I wouldn't be able to get the sticker. But then there is also a 1x4 on the back here with another like armor piece. So very cool. And the back here I think is really weird. Like you get more dark brown slopes, which is cool. I like those. But then like they didn't bother tiling off this at all. So that's kind of weird. But there is a couple studs where Gorzan can stand on the back of the Legend Beast. So I get why they didn't do that. But like back here is really weird. Moving on to the head, of course you can see 2 prints. You get the eyes and the mouth as a print. And it is on clips and bars again. So you can move it just a little bit. Not a whole lot of action there, but just a little bit of movement. You get 2 1x1 circle tiles as the ears, and then another of these like 2x2 modified slope pieces things as the head. So overall, really cool. I like the shaping, and like I like the size of it. I feel like this is what a regular gorilla would look like in Lego City. Standing him next to Gorzan, he does look super big, but I think that's just gonna have to be like that. And like I said, you can place Gorzan on the back of the gorilla, and like you can like walk around or like climb buildings or whatever. So it is like really fun to play with, and like I really like it. But my only worry is breaking pieces because it's all brown. So Just be careful. But there you go. That's really all I have to say about this Lego Chima set. I'm gonna say it. I like Lego Chima. I like it. I think it's some really cool environments, some really creative pieces. My only issue with this set was the waist, because it's light gray for some reason instead of like a tan or a brown. But overall, really cool. A really cheap set. Easy way to get Gorzan. And like a nice build that we don't really get like this style of anymore. So pretty cool. But what do you guys think about the set? Why don't you leave a comment down below and let me know. And while you're down there, let me know if you like Lego Chima or not. I feel like it's 50-50 in the community. But also, hit like, subscribe. It's easy. It's free. And I don't know what our next video is going to be yet. But it'll be something just as cool as this.